But you know what is better? The fact that we're going to have a
Yes.
match. We got some teams. We got a Dynamo that is hopefully going to stay alive. What are your thoughts on the comps?
So as you see here with the upgrade, with the Dynamo and also the Tri-Slosher, going to be able to farm a lot of
Death. A lot of death.
but that's coming from the actual throw here from Queen, getting a nice two-piece there.
Wow, and that is already such a almost full wipe. We have Siren just caught out right here, being absolutely swarmed. The Booyah Bomb at the ready, and they are saying hello and goodbye to the side of Crab Rave.
Yes, Upgrade definitely not messing around here. I mean, I don't know, maybe a fire got lit up in their last match, and they're just kicking butt and taking names right now.
As I think Squirt would say, weaves were snatched with that last kill. Quoting the Twitter right there, I think for verbatim, but Queen is sharking, dodging, and weaving, and trying to get the help of the teammate, secure that splat, and we are already at 20 points.
Yes, quickly winding down. I think they might just knock it out right here, right now.
I mean, they knew that we were running behind, and they said, okay,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got you,
we'll
we
make
got
it
you. Come on, guys, just go fast.
So very clean match right there. It's coming out dominant, strong performance from Upgrade.
So other than hitting the forehead, what do you think Crab Rave could do in order to make their next match a little bit more successful?
Well, really, I think the key is deconstructing their comp, starting with the Dynamo. Because if you let Squirt just keep on living and doing his Dynamo thing.
How dare you live?
Yes, how dare you exist? He's just, I don't know if you've noticed, but that special meter just kept on charging and charging, just more Booyah Bombs, more Booyah Bombs. And that's just going to help the team more, and it's just going to allow Queen to do her thing. Queen and Lil Gons just be able to run amok in their base, and just going to have Lag follow through with the burst bombs.
Honestly, Lag and Squirt are like true weapon specialists. When you think of Squirt, you think of the Dynamo. When you think of Lag, you think of the Tri-Slosher. And with the variety in Splatoon 1, that kind of weapon specialization doesn't really exist as much anymore. So it's nice to see they're like still at it.
Yes. A very good synergy from Upgrade there. A very strong performance. So Crab Rave is just going to have to just to fight back by taking out key members of that team, and starts with the backliner.
And I honestly think we're going to Clam Blitz on Manta Marina. It's a great place for them to do it. Not the strongest Dynamo map, as long as you don't let them set up in mid. You have a lot of elevation, you have a lot of places to run, and a lot of corners to hide behind. So they got to play that geometry and really make sure they're not falling victim to the wall of paint that is going to be coming out of our boy Squirt.
Yes, and I was actually talking about it with Acid Sunshine before, about how Clam Blitz is the optimal mode for Ink Brush.
Hell yeah.
Ink Brush just able to cause so much damage, and just not even having to kill anybody, just run amok in their base. And just able to just cause a bunch of chaos by farming Baller, placing ink mines, and just running around, just enabling them to pick up more clams, create clams within the span of 10 seconds, and just create opportunities for their team.
So what you're telling me is Deep Blues is now running 4 ink brushes for Clam Blitz.
Maybe not 4. We haven't elevated that far.
Wait. Who's going to play the ink brush? If you're just running 1, who is the token dealer of the brush?
I would definitely say for certain, and through his performance, our very own Dr. Prodigy.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
The
See, I was thinking Marsh, and then I was thinking, like, Prodigy was at the bottom of my list. Why is Prodigy running the fabled ink brush?
Prodigy, you know, he is just a very skilled player, despite the grievances that I give him.
You're building up his ego as we
I know.
speak. He already has a PhD.
You know,
he doesn't need this.
You know, he needs it sometimes, you know. As an older player in the community, he needs
a veteran.
A veteran.
Old is mean.
A wiser.
Wise. A sage. He burns the incense as he prepares for his match over the pudding and plum juice.
Yes, but Prodigy is just able to fill those holes in our comps whenever someone else can't play. So he'll play literally anything, from, well, not anything, but he plays Blob, he plays Ink Brush, he plays Rapid. He does it all.
He does it all.
Yeah.
We're getting him a shirt. The Prodigy. Oh, because his name is Prodigy. Oh, he thought of this.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We are just making sure the matches are going to be flowing on as quickly as possible. But to give you guys a little preview, though it won't be on this stream, tomorrow night we do a thing called Late Night Splatoon. And what that means is that on the GenGAME stream, there is going to be not 8 people in a match, but 16. With 2 people holding a single controller.
Oh, gosh.
It is both the best and worst thing we have ever thought of, and all liabilities and potential romantic relationships that arise because of it are not at fault of the EndGameTV Corporation, TM.
So let me tell you how I met your mother at a Splatoon land.
The minute I'm a best man is the minute I'm going home from this community. Our wonderful, wonderful, someone who's been a product of this 2-person, 1-controller experience just said, we can't only take credit for the relationship, we also have to take credit for the fallout. I don't think wiser words have been spoken, but it looks like it's battle time, which means it's time for another Dynamo. Let's see what they bring to the table, and if Rave can bring it back.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely see.
Okie doke, and here it comes the Manta Marina. Okay, 1 to 5, how do you rate this map? Where do you like it?
I would give it a solid 3.
Dang, we got the 3. You are mediocre at best, Marina. And the Tent Umbrella.
Definitely a very popular choice as of late. It's just invincible. It doesn't die. It has a hammer. It's just
oh no, please don't fall into the bomb. Oh, you fell into the bomb. Okay, and actually, just as you predicted it, is that an Ink Brush I see? We have Rave already getting 2 down, trying to make sure... Oh, sorry, PICKUPgrade already getting 2 down, trying to cause some strong dominance in the beginning.
Oh, so getting the whiff there, but actually going to be able to recover nicely and get that in.
That is a 3-down scenario and a 42-39 on the counter. Queen already has another Booyah Bomb and some straight A shots, and thankfully Siren is there to pick up the kill, but it's looking like it's going to be hard to recover from this.
Yes, and the issue here is that Rave is just kind of feeding here, as a popular term, as they're just going in 1 by 1, just getting easily picked off by the team members of Upgrade, and it's just going to be a clean... I don't think the basket stopped once.
Hey, all or nothing. They won in golf. Okay, well, it looks like that's going to be a harder one to shake off, but I am really enjoying the team comp out of PICKUPgrade. Could you imagine at Splatoon 1, Smash and Splash 3 that we would see an Ink Brush, a Tent, and a Dynamo coming together to form a beautiful, beautiful sentence of death?
You know, in my experience in leaving NA and moving to Japan, you've just really learned to see it all. I've been wrecked from everything from Splat Charger to all the way to custom GooTuber.
Wow, have you ever considered playing the vanilla undercover umbrella, the best weapon in the game, no bias at all?
You know what, I feel like you just have to operate on another plane of existence to be able to master that weapon.
I have, for 800,000 turf so far. Undercover umbrella gang.
I really have to commend you for your dedication
no,
to
no,
that.
it's Stockholm Syndrome. Let's not get carried away now. But I honestly think they're going to need some level of insanity on the side of Rave. Probably not a vanilla undercover, but something to answer what's going on there, because they are not winning the firefights. They are not winning their 1v1s. They're not out shooting. They need something that isn't raw mechanics here to catch PICKUPgrade off guard for a chance to take this 3rd game.
Exactly, and really with Splat Zones coming up next, I mean, Squirt's job could not be any more simple. It's just sit back. It's
Spawn camp.
Spawn camp. Oh yes, spawn camp.
Mario rises from the depths. The Dynamo was built for spawn camping.
For Dynamo players out there, I do not condone this message.
I do not.
Please play your role appropriately.
Wow, I can't believe you don't want us to be the Slayer. Dynamos have rights. Oh, and we have a Splatling coming out to contest this Fabled Dynamo. A nice change on the side of PICKUPgrade. I think this has been their most kind of synergetic comp. They have a lot of paint, they have a lot of mobility. They really just got to shut down this choke point right here.
And it's very interesting to see Upgrade actually choose Explosher. Not because it's Explosher, but because it's the vanilla Explosher.
Interesting. So why would you recommend the other Explosher or this Explosher?
I just enjoy the custom Explosher more, just because Baller is a lot more mobile. It's just really, story in a nutshell, I'm bad at bubbles.
Wow.
So I'm just a little biased
Can't
there.
believe we've exposed you like 4 times today on stream. This is not how this is supposed to go. Just like that splashdown was not supposed to go directly into a Booyah Bomb. Queen out here taking souls, but Nomo says no, yo. They're going to get the 10 missiles, and they are looking for their first points on the board of this series.
And with his Baller, they might be able to get it, but...
Oh, yes, please stop the zone, stop the zone!
Unfortunately, going to get shredded by the Dynamo there.
I have all of my hope on Crabwave right now. I do not want them getting out of here with not any points because I know they got it in them. This Stingray is looking like it has to be a pretty wild one for a chance, and they are going to the death. It is just up to the Senatech right now, and they are locked in spawn as we have been shut down by the PICKUPgrade. They were down against Seasons, but they were not out.
Yep, they were definitely saying there that they did not want to suffer another loss and that they were definitely worthy of moving into top 24.
They are going to be moving into top 24, as we will be getting with that. If it hasn't been noted, at 8:30 instead of 7 as on the original schedule. So stay tuned for top 24 at 8:30, about after we have one more wave after this. You know, gotta keep on going. It feels like 11 p.m. right now, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like 5.
I feel like I've been awake my entire life.
I can't laugh, I'll cough. I feel like I've been awake my entire life. That was deep.